There is no way we're going to just leave you with a love story, guys.
No,
without approaching things from the other side. When I say the other side, I mean...
we're toxic nannies. We love a bit of toxicity.
We have to give you some chaos as well.
We do.
So this one's a bit different. This scenario wasn't sent to our emails. It was sent to our Instagram DMs. Anyway, I'm going to begin.
Reading voice, Colton. Reading voice.
Dearest gentle listeners. Hi, my loves. I just wanted to say how proud I am of you guys. Your growth recently has been beautiful to watch, and I hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues to bless and protect you both.
Oh,
Ameen.
that's so lovely.
I love that. Everyone always introduces their scenarios in just the most wholesome way.
I get that.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So the story is, I had a best friend growing up, the type of friendship where if you saw one of us, you saw the other. We became best friends at the start of high school, and as time went on, she ended up moving in with me and my family due to her own personal issues at home. My parents and I were more than happy to take her in. This was on and off for the rest of our friendship, which ended in 2022. Okay. Please keep in mind we started 7th grade in 2010. That is so sad. So the friendship started in 2010 and ended in 2022. It's a long
12
friendship.
years.
I'm thinking back to the scenario of ghosting my best friend, and this is probably what inspired her to send this in. During the last year, she stayed with us. My mum and I travelled back home to Tanzania. During this 5-month trip, my best friend stayed at my parents' house with my sisters, brother, and dad. My sisters told me she was pregnant and living at home with them, which she denied and denied even upon my return. Eventually, it got out that she was pregnant. My family supported her.
What, the best friend?
Yeah. So she was pregnant in that time. Eventually, it got out that she was pregnant. My family supported her as best we could until she moved into her own place. We shared everything. We shared my clothes, car, home, and my family treated her as family. I don't say these things to count the favours I did her. I say these so you can understand just how much I considered her a sister. My sister, who is a few years older than me, let me know that my best friend had been stealing money from her, committed fraud on her card details, and promised to pay my sister back when she got the funds. She begged and pleaded that my sister kept this from me. She apologised, never paid the amount back, and continued to act as if she did nothing. Fast forward 2 years, I spent the night with her. Upon leaving her house that early morning / previous night, I wake up to a Snapchat from her and her own nikah, which she had never ever mentioned, even though...
What is going on?
I don't know, I'm confused.
There's a lot happening. So she was pregnant, she was stealing money, and now she's getting married, and she knows nothing of these things.
So the friend spent the night with her. This is 2 years later. So she left the house that early morning and woke up to a Snapchat from her own nikah, which she had never ever mentioned, even though her baby daddy was well known. So her baby daddy was a well-known Somali and around my family too, since my mum was doing anything she could do to help. After giving this girl years of trust and time, I noticed I was slowly resenting myself for allowing someone to use me. Although I truly believe that I should be kind for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sake and that it will be returned to me in one shape or form, it wasn't until her nikah that I realised how meaningless our friendship was to her, and people really do always do what you allow sometimes. I think that maybe if I spoke up prior, then things would have been different. I responded to her Snapchat of her nikah, congratulating her, and removed her of everything and haven't looked back since. We live in a small town, so word does get around, and I often hear some random story about how she's a victim in this story, although I truly believe she was my first heartbreak.
Oh.
We're 25 now and move like strangers. Oh my God, that's quite sad. But I'm really confused. Okay, so the girl's committed fraud.
Yeah.
She's also pregnant. And the friend finds out from Snapchat that she's gotten married, even though she had been to the baby daddy, even though she'd been living in this girl's house 2 years prior. Oh Oh, that's quite sad.
So it seems like she's not sharing a lot.
She's not sharing a lot. And also friend feels as though she's taking her for granted, which she definitely is, I think.
A little bit,
Yeah, it's not very nice.
I mean, we spoke about this last week in terms of friendship heartbreaks, but what can we do?
Right?
That is quite mean. Although I do feel like that's just, I don't know why the sister didn't say something about the money.
Yeah, she should have told the girl that had sent in the scenario, her sister, and said, you know, your friend is a bit
But then again, maybe she felt bad.
Because she's pregnant.
Yeah. And she said to her, listen, don't say anything.
Maybe they're just a nice, accommodating family who would just do nice things for people that they believe are close to.
I just think some people take liberties.
They really do.
And you know what? I would just say, it's done now.
People always take advantage of just, you know, like the ones that are just kind.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of online. Do you know what I mean? Don't expect anything back. Those people you have to protect.
Yeah, but also some people are forced into situations or into corners where like they're so desperate that they don't have anything else to do, and they don't have anything, like they're so desperate that they can't speak up about what's happening to them, so then they're forced to do these like ugly things.
But this girl doesn't sound like
she was desperate though. She was pregnant, living with her
I'm not
friend.
saying desperate. It doesn't. I'm not saying that she doesn't sound desperate. She's just not in any immediate danger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you, but we probably don't know from her side what her life is like. Do you know what I mean?
True.
So it's, I mean, I don't get stealing from your friend because that's the person that's helping you. But like, I get people can get into situations, and maybe you never know. Like, should I tell you what's
missing in this dynamic?
What's that?
A lack of communication.
You've hit the nail
on the head. Somewhere. If the friend had just gone up to the girl and said, I need some money.
Could you help me out?
Could you help me out? Great.
Exactly.
Right? She'd have gone to the family and said, look.
It's the fear of shame as well.
I'm pregnant. Yeah. There's a lot of, Arab culture, and all that, shame culture.
Yeah.
Within our culture.
Within all cultures, I would say.
A lot of cultures. A lot of just POC cultures.
Yeah. A lot of BME.
BME cultures.
Have a lot of
Although
shame.
we don't use that term anymore. What's the term that we use now?
They still use it in my workplace. That's how you know how delayed they are. BME. Black and African. And Asian. Like an Asian.
Yeah, no, so I think, there is that whole element of just shame and just not feeling as though you can tell. It's just really sad. She probably was in immediate danger.
Can I say something to you, though, off topic? I've realised about myself recently.
Go on.
That like, and this is like me back in the day compared to me now, I've really struggled with like speaking up about how I was feeling at the time. So like I would lie about how I was feeling to accommodate other people. So a simple example could be, I was really anxious about going out late at night, right? Because obviously Mum's strict. So then I would, so if my friends were like, stay, let's chill for a bit, I would just do it. But inside, I'm dying. I think a lot of people relate to that. Like inside, I'm literally hyperventilating. I was dying, and I had like, I would say I was dealing with like complete panic attacks, but I was hiding it so well.
That's a really
isn't that a horrible state to be? So emotionally, I was all over the place. Like I got to the point where I was like, I wouldn't tell the truth about how I was feeling because I was so ashamed of like
just your friends being
just my friends, but also how I felt inside. Because like when you have anxiety, like everything's in pain, like and then you're overthinking.
Overdrive. You're completely.
And then imagine someone that's like so out of it inside, and then you've got to keep up this act of being cool.
You just present yourself
like
as though you're fine,
but really, literally,
you're like falling apart
inside. And I was like that for a very long time. I mean, now I just say no, but I've learned to say that over time because I was fucking dying. Do you get it? Like it was too much for me. And it got to the point where it was just too much.
We were just a bunch of people pleasers when we were young.
Yeah, but like now I'm bringing this back to this scenario. if I was pregnant living in my friend's house,
You probably wouldn't say anything.
I wouldn't say, because I'd be so scared. Like, the concept of being in that situation, like, you're literally navigating a lot of shit.
Yeah, and you just don't want to put...
Yeah.
You probably feel that everyone's an op.
Literally.
Yeah.
And, like, you have to just... You're in
people at
defense
arm's
mode, like,
length.
constantly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's hard, but you've got to learn to speak
I
up.
think she should have a chat with this friend now
think
that they're
so.
older. Because do you know what? Like,
Things can
do you
open
remember
up.
that podcast episode she was saying? Wummy's podcast, and they had the little reconciliation.
Yeah.
I think she should reach out to the friend.
I
And just
agree.
to understand what was going through her head at the time. Because I think it would actually open her eyes.
Yeah. And they might, like, actually navigate from either side, how they both felt, and have some sort of understanding.
Exactly.
Oh my God, reach out.
Reach out to her.
See how she is.
And then tell us what happened.
Please. Because honestly, it's not every day cut her off.
No, and I feel like the way that the friendship ended, it doesn't feel like it was a forever end. Like, I get you when you see each other now, you just walk past each other. But I just feel like there wasn't any closure.
Yeah,
She
I
just
get that.
deleted her from everything after seeing that she had gotten married.
Yeah.
And I just think if she was to have a conversation with her at big 25, and now that they're grown women,
Yeah.
a lot of things would be learned.
I agree with that.
A lot of things would come out that you probably, like the writer didn't even know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, explore it, see what happens, see how you
just talk to
are.
her when you see her next in the street. Just say "Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi."
How are you?
Peace and blessings, sister. Are you okay?
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy us translations.
Yeah, like it's just so hard. Sometimes I don't even think that was a proper translation.
No, I think it is.
Peace be upon you.
That's
Are you
assalamu
okay?
alaikum.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Yeah.
We're getting there, guys.
Getting there.
Anyway, that's all I can say. And then also I would encourage you. It is very hard when you're young trying to navigate friends. There's so much on our backs trying to find good friends, trying to live a good life, romanticizing life, trying to find a partner that you can share your life with,
Honestly,
having
women
a
are just
career.
born to
It's just
suffer.
too much. Do you know what I mean? So just take it easy.
Honestly, go easy on yourself, gals, because this life
It's not that deep.
This life for us is just very difficult.
But also make dua that Allah gives you righteous friends that are upon the deen, that like
and just
help
gives
you
peace
navigate
and
life.
ease
Yeah.
in your day-to-day activities. Well, I always pray for ease.
I agree.
Because the easier you're going to get.
Make everything easy for me.
Ameen.
Anyway, guys, that is the end of our podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as we have. Do you like the new setting? Let us know.
Do you like the sound quality?
And just quickly, a few of you guys emailed last week because we said we wanted you guys as guests. Thank you so much for emailing.
Oh my God, we would be more than happy to have you as guests. Where would they sit?
No, we need to, so they can,
They'd have to sit beside us.
Beside us here.
Oh my God.
But the other thing I was going to say is, I think we might need to do one more episode like this to navigate this new seating.
No, because I'm feeling a little bit nervous today.
Yeah, me too, because it's a new setting. I don't know how things are going to be.
I feel a slight anxiety today.
Me too, coming in.
Yeah.
So let us navigate this space for at least one more episode.
And then we'll start reaching out to you.
Yeah,
guys.
so we do see your email, and thank you. Thank you for messaging. We love you.
There's a couple of emails who people want to.
I know. I saw that too. And yeah, guys, last few tickets of the live show are still out. I think there's like 10 tickets left.
Yeah, no, guys, honestly, if you guys really want to come to this show, this week is the week to buy the tickets because we've almost sold out. And this is like, we don't have anything else after this.
Yeah.
These are the last, those 10 tickets.
I think, there's 10 tickets left.
Last I checked was like 20 something.
So it's gone down dramatically. So yeah, get your tickets. Live show's going to be hopefully in like 3 weeks, I think, which is all the special guests are coming in.
Oh my
so
God,
it's going to be amazing.
We've actually got massive surprises.
I know, so you're going to enjoy it.
So don't worry.
And yeah, guys, I hope you've appreciated the fact that I've replied to all the YouTube comments this week.
I saw that, Harder.
I know.
Harder has been on job.
I've been on job. So before further ado, please press the subscribe button, like we always say.
Press the bell button so you know when we've dropped a video.
And can you also leave us a lovely, lovely podcast review on
also
Apple
more
Podcasts.
Nice YouTube comments. I really love the YouTube comments at
me
the moment.
too. We've got a little community there. And yeah, what else? And Spotify, please press the download button and the star to rate us.
5 stars,
please.
We don't want any less than 5 stars.
Come on.
Like,
do you know what I mean? I think
we've
this
got
is
a whole
5
new
star.
bloody studio.
If this ain't 5-star quality, I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean? What more do you want from us? Our bloods. I'm joking. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you so much for supporting us, Carlton.
I just wanted to say you guys are bloody amazing. I absolutely love reading everything that you send us. I'm always like, hold on, look what someone sent. There was a really nice message in the DMs recently of a girl that was just honestly like about the love story that we did last week.
Oh, nice.
In relation to that. So I just want to say to you, girl, love you.
Oh,
thank you for your kind words. Yeah.
To the women that we saw in Oslo that I said salam alaikum, well, we said salam alaikum to.
Wait, let's tell the story, guys. Before we go, we got to tell this story. So me and Hada are in the subway. Is it called the subway?
Yeah,
we're in the subway. We're in the underground, and we see this sweet-looking niqabi.
My first niqabi that I saw.
First niqabi of Oslo. Right? She's just, she's on the platform. She's not with us. She's kind of like further away from us. No, wait, she walked past us. No. She was on the other side of the platform and then she was coming down. And as she was walking down, she walks past us. So we offer a little salam alaikum.
Yeah.
And then you say what happened next.
So then, nighttime, I get home and then I get this DM and she's like, oh my God, I didn't know it was you guys. I listen to you guys all the time. Thank you for saying salam alaikum to me. And we're like, what a small world.
Right?
So we just want to say thank you so much. And how amazing to see that you are upholding your deen in that country.
Yeah, in that country with the bad mood.
Literally, with the bad mood.
The country with
and
the
blue sky.
And the blue sky.
But yeah, anyway, guys, it's coming to an end. Thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. Bye.
We love you guys. Bye.